And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at what the Pelicans are, they have been staggering here of late. Their losing streak has stretched on way too long. They look like a team that has just lost their confidence.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Henderson against King. Pass to Kamare. Now Klingon. 8 points his last outing.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Now here's King. 7 points in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Sharp. The Pelicans make their last shot. A nice shot by Klingon.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Pass to Jones. Sharp against Dort. Isaac a screen on Henderson. Fires from the corner. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Great hops. Avdia got way up there.
Now, here's Dort. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
And here's Avdia in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Here's the 3. They get it back. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Dort. Back to King. Over Henderson. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Dort trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup. 11 points for Slim.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside, Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. Out to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
3 points.
Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we know he can hit those. For Henderson, it's all about becoming more reliable out there.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. Yeah.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Here's King. 11 points in the game. To the right side. And stolen by Sharp. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Bamba. Then it's King. And it's Flanders in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was Sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Flanders. And the Pelicans miss again. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Henderson outside. Plays it up and banks it in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Here's Flanders from outside off the mark. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Henderson with the screen for Sharp. And the layup's good off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
King with it. He's got 13. Flanders off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Portland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Flanders the pass to King. Banked in off the glass. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Henderson against King. Here's Kamare. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Henderson against King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Henderson outside. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Pelicans with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Bamba with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Flanders. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Now Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Avdia. And another three for Portland.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pelicans trail by 19. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Flanders. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside, Avdia. 20 seconds left in the first half. Driving to the basket. Here's Kamare. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady guy in from outside.
And so it's Portland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensive.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Spurs. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pelicans trail by 19. On the floor for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Clingan is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the three slot. And Dort gets it to go.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Henderson against King. It's Henderson on the wing. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
King, the pass to Dort. New Orleans moving the ball around. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, when Sharp's got to look at the rim, he's going for it.
Sharp's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. King, the pass to Dort. And here's Jones. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 11. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Back to Henderson.
Motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Dort. Isaac a screen on Henderson. Shoots from 14. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 23. Now Avdia. Vanderbilt defending. Yep, it counts.
Well, you got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia's showing plenty.
Henderson against King. Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. Here's King. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Kamara finds Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. Clingan the screen for Sharp. Good on the three-point shot. Sharp's got 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Isaac. Dort against Sharp. Outside, Jones. Here's Vanderbilt. There's the 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Back to Kamara. And here's Sharp. Over in the corner, Avdia. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Dort passes to King. Isaac down low. Defended by Avdia. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Here's King. Rebounded by Kamare.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Henderson, no one around him. And another three for Portland.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
Avdia kicks to Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 23 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
King with it. Now Henderson defending.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Out to the right wing. Kamara. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Matisse Thybulle's out there with King. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Gilliard in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here is King. Pass to Thybulle. Back to King. Now here's Caruso. Here's Vanderbilt. Excellent defense there from Henderson. King, that's good.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Henderson looking it over.
Hey, right here. What's the pick?
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Hey, right here. Get him.
Grant outside. Misses the three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Scoot Henderson.
All the officials are all over that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Kick out to King. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Gooden. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King with it. Now Henderson defending. And the basket by Isaac.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Good as the jump shot falls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Rebounded by Isaac.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's King. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso.
Amongst the all-time leaders in threes made, Damian Lillard, very comfortable from range.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Pass to King for three. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Klingen finds Grant. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 5 here tonight. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Right outside. Pass to Flanders. Isaac a screen on Sharp. Klingen with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingen can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Henderson against King. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Sharp with it to the middle. And Wright pulls it down. On the wing, Isaac. And the Pelicans miss again. Trailblazers leading by 21. Pass to Klingen. Here's Henderson. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year. Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's gonna jam it all over you.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Count that one, 29 points for Slim.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jumps up, and he slams it one-handed.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Over in the corner, Avdia. To the inside. Kamara down low. He's against King, and the basket by Kamara.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Pass to Gilliard. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Flanders. Launches a three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Now Klingon. For 3, Henderson. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. King against Avdia. Right. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Here's Henderson. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone. And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Henderson outside. From past the arc, and another 3 for Portland.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Gilliard. Stolen by Henderson. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Here's Flanders. Right outside. Here's Flanders. Defended by Sharp. Henderson against King. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. Flanders misses.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Pass to Henderson. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Now Kamara. The 3. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Right, looking around. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Portland. They're on an 11-3 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Scoot Henderson.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Here's Klingon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now King. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now here's Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Dame, this team is on a roll, finding ways to win. What can you say about the way you're playing currently?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
Keep it going. Thanks, Dame.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scoot Henderson.